Hi, I'm Walter, and I'm with the IPS Signature Development Team. It is Tuesday, December 11th, and it is Microsoft Patch Tuesday again. This month for Microsoft, we've got 7 bulletins being released, 5 of which are rated critical, the other 2 are important. Your top priority bulletins this month are going to be MS-12-077, that's the Internet Explorer bulletin, and MS-12-079, which is the Word bulletin. Let's take a look at the IE bulletin. This is MS-12-077, addresses 3 CVEs. If you're running IE 6, 7, or 8, you'll notice in the bulletin that there's no severity rating. That's because all the known attack vectors are blocked in a default configuration. But you should go ahead and apply the update anyway for defense in depth. If you're running IE 9 or 10, yes, IE 9 and 10 are affected in varying degrees depending upon a client or a server installation. The next bulletin is the kernel mode drivers. This is MS-12-078, addresses 2 critical CVEs. One of the CVEs has been publicly disclosed already. These are our friends TrueType and OpenType. Come back to visit us again. The vulnerability itself can be exploited by opening a specially crafted file or visiting a website that embeds TrueType or OpenType fonts. The next bulletin is Office, and it's actually Word. So this is MS-12-079, addresses 1 critical CVE. Somebody's already at least got a partial proof of concept for this one. The vulnerability can be exploited by a user opening a specially crafted RTF file in an affected version of Office, or previewing or opening a specially crafted RTF email as message in Outlook while using Word as your default viewer. So if you're running Word 2010 or 2007, you absolutely want to update. The next bulletin is Exchange Server. This is MS-12-080. Addresses 1 critical CVE and 1 important CVE. Here again, there's been some public disclosure. The most severe vulnerabilities are in Microsoft Exchange Server web-ready document viewing. Remote code execution is possible in the security context of the transcoding service of the Exchange Server if a user previews a specially crafted file in Outlook web app. So this is rated critical for all supported editions of Microsoft Exchange Server 2007 and Exchange Server 2010. The next bulletin is the Windows bulletin. This is MS-12-081. It's a Windows file handling component. Addresses 1 critical CVE. The vulnerability could allow for remote code execution if a user browses to a folder that contains a file or a subfolder with a specially crafted file name. The vulnerability itself exists in the way that Microsoft Windows parses file names. So exploiting the vulnerability could corrupt memory in a way that an attacker could execute arbitrary code in the context of the current user. So a user with fewer rights would be less affected if the vulnerability is exploited than a user who had, say, admin rights. So be wary of accessing remote drives or shares, especially from untrusted sources. The other 2 bulletins, Direct Play. This is MS-12-082. It's rated important. And IP HTTPS bulletin. This is MS-12-083, and that one is also rated important. Anyway, just to recap your top priorities for this month: MS-12-077, that's the Internet Explorer bulletin, and MS-12-079, that's the Word one. Make sure you get those patched this month. That pretty much sums up 2012, kind of a short month for Microsoft, and we'll see you guys next year.